Robert Kiyosaki always emphasizes that the greatest asset you can have is your mind. The money you invest in yourself is the only investment that can never be lost. When you invest in courses, mentorships, and training that enhance your skills, you are essentially creating an asset that generates continuous returns. It doesn't matter how much you earn at the beginning. What matters is that you're increasing your ability to generate income. Imagine you already have valuable capital, but don't yet know how to use it to its full potential. By learning high-value skills such as digital marketing, business management, or programming, you're positioning yourself for better and more profitable opportunities. The return on this investment can be seen not only through salary increases, but also in entrepreneurial ventures. That's why Kiyosaki advocates that education and continuous improvement are pillars of a prosperous financial life. When it comes to investing, Kiyosaki always mentions the importance of looking for businesses that require low initial costs but offer high return potential. Low-cost digital businesses are an excellent opportunity for those just starting out or looking to diversify their income sources. Many people still don't recognize the immense power of the digital market. Online stores, affiliate marketing, info products, and even online services are ways to create businesses with low startup costs and the possibility of exponential growth. The beauty of these businesses is that, unlike a physical store, you don't need a large inventory, a commercial space, or even a team to get started. All you need is a good idea, a solid strategy, and the ability to communicate with your audience. For example, creating and selling an online course on a topic you master can generate consistent passive income with minimal infrastructure. Or if you already have an audience or authority in a niche, you can become an affiliate and earn commissions by promoting products. Investing in digital businesses is a smart way to build wealth. But as Kiyosaki teaches, the secret isn't just to start, but to start smart. The digital world is vast and full of opportunities, and those who know how to identify niches, work consistently, and use the right tools can achieve great results. Additionally, these businesses can scale without major additional costs, becoming increasingly profitable over time. Agriculture, one of the foundational pillars of any economy, is undergoing a quiet revolution. Robert Kiyosaki has spoken about recognizing opportunities in areas most people overlook. Investing in smart and sustainable agriculture is one of the best examples. Many still associate farming with large rural lands and traditional plantations, but the truth is that with technological advances, the agricultural market is becoming more accessible and profitable for small investors. Urban gardens, indoor cultivation, aquaponics, and agroforestry are becoming not only profitable, but highly sustainable businesses. In urban areas where space is limited, people are beginning to grow food directly in the cities using innovative technologies that optimize land and water use. Sustainable agriculture is also a growing trend as consumers become more aware of the origin of their food and the environmental impact of traditional farming. For example, you can invest in small organic farming projects or even start a vertical garden in a small space. These types of investments require low initial capital but can yield consistent returns. Moreover, the world is becoming more focused on sustainability and health, which means the demand for organic and responsibly produced products is growing. Another crucial point is the appreciation of the agricultural market. As Kiyosaki often says, the rich don't just accumulate money, they seek to invest in assets that grow over time. In the case of smart agriculture, you can profit not only from direct product sales, but also from the appreciation of land and projects that incorporate innovative techniques. People are willing to pay more for food that is not only good for their health, but also respects the environment. Therefore, investing in this sector is not just a way to make money, but also a way to contribute to a more sustainable and balanced future. When we talk about long-term investments, many people forget about one of the most valuable and secure assets: land. Robert Kiyosaki always mentions that the key to wealth creation is knowing how to identify the right opportunities, and this is especially true in real estate. What many people don't realize is that land in strategic areas is often the invisible gold of discreet investors. They may not be the most glamorous choice, but they have an incredible ability to appreciate over time, especially when purchased in areas with future growth potential. The idea of investing in cheap land in less developed regions or areas distant from urban centers is one of the oldest and most effective strategies for building wealth. As cities expand, surrounding areas begin to gain value. Infrastructure projects like highways, subway systems, or the arrival of new businesses can significantly increase land prices. If you have the vision to purchase land in an area that's starting to develop, you might see your investment multiply in the coming years. The great advantage of investing in land is that, unlike constructed properties, land requires little or no maintenance. This means you can buy land, hold it for a few years, and sell it for a great profit when conditions are favorable. Also, in many cases, land can be purchased at very affordable prices, making it a lower-risk investment. Kiyosaki also talks about the importance of investing in assets that generate value over the long term. Owning land in areas with strong appreciation potential can be one of the most powerful ways to ensure a financially stable future. The secret lies in identifying regions that may not be popular now, but are likely to become hotspots in the future. These lands may not yield immediate returns, but over time, they can unlock significant profitability. In his teachings, Kiyosaki often talks about the importance of surrounding yourself with smart people and learning from others. Especially in the world of investing, one of the most effective ways to do this is by getting involved in investment clubs or private societies. These groups bring investors together with the aim of pooling capital, sharing knowledge, and accessing opportunities that would typically be out of reach for individual investors. Few people realize it, but forming or joining an investment club can be an excellent strategy to diversify and increase investment returns. In an investment club, the main benefit is the exchange of ideas and the opportunity to learn from more experienced investors. Additionally, by pooling capital with others, you gain access to larger and more profitable ventures, such as commercial real estate, startups, and even international markets that might be difficult to reach alone. These groups often have a formal structure with regular meetings to analyze portfolios and discuss new investment possibilities, providing a major advantage, staying well-informed and up-to-date with the market. Moreover, being part of a private society allows you to build a network that can open doors to new opportunities. Kiyosaki emphasizes that creating a circle of influential contacts is one of the keys to financial success. This network not only offers access to exclusive investments, but also to valuable advice from people who've experienced various market cycles. Joining an investment club or private society also allows you to spread risk. Since investments are made collectively, the impact of potential losses is diluted among the group members, making the risk more manageable. For those looking to learn more about investing, it's a great opportunity to grow financially while participating in a continuous learning environment. Investing in intellectual property royalties may seem out of reach for many, but Kiyosaki always highlights the value of creating assets that generate passive income. Royalties from music, books, patents, and apps offer a way to earn ongoing income from work that has already been completed. When you invest in this type of asset, you're essentially buying the right to receive a portion of the profits. generated every time that intellectual product is used, sold, or reproduced. For example, you might buy the rights to a popular song or the royalties from a book that continues to sell over the years. While it may seem like an intangible field, the truth is that royalties offer a great passive income opportunity since you continue to receive regular payments as long as the product remains in demand. This can be particularly lucrative in industries like music, where classic or popular songs continue to generate income long after their release. Another option is to invest in patents. If you fund a patent for an innovative product, you could earn a percentage of every sale or licensing deal made through that patent. Kiyosaki always reinforces the idea of seeking investments that generate recurring revenue, and royalties are a perfect fit for that model. Moreover, this type of investment is often less susceptible to market volatility, making it more secure and stable. While royalties require technical understanding and often involve significant initial capital, the long-term reward can be substantial. Investing in intellectual property is a powerful way to build solid passive income, and when done right, it can provide a steady revenue stream for many years. When we talk about franchises, many people immediately think of the big brands that dominate the market, like fast food chains or large retail networks. However, Robert Kiyosaki always emphasizes that one of the keys to building wealth is seeking opportunities that are off most people's radar, and this applies perfectly to niche franchises. Sometimes big-name brands aren't the best option for those looking for significant returns, simply because the market is already saturated. That's why investing in smaller, more segmented franchises can be a smart way to achieve much higher profit margins. Imagine discovering a niche franchise that serves a specific audience, such as one specializing in sustainable products, senior services, or pet care. These niches are growing rapidly, but are often overlooked by major investors. The advantage of betting on these niche franchises is that they usually face less competition, which can mean greater market share and higher profit margins. In addition, many of these niche franchises require a much lower initial investment than major chains, reducing the risk involved. For example, a pet care franchise might be cheaper to open than a large fast food franchise, while still meeting the demands of a growing market. As Kiyosaki always points out, the key isn't just to look for big opportunities, but to identify sectors with growth potential and low competition. By focusing on niches, you can ride market trends before they become widely recognized and overcrowded. Another important point is that niche franchises tend to be more flexible and adaptable, offering greater control over the type of product or service you provide. This means you can quickly adjust your operations to meet market needs, unlike large franchises, which often have rigid processes. By investing in an underexplored niche franchise, you're not only diversifying your investments, but also building a business that can stand out through innovation and specialized service. In the financial world, most investors focus on stocks, real estate, and funds. However, Robert Kiyosaki constantly reminds us of the importance of looking beyond traditional investments. Alternative assets, such as fine wine, art, and luxury watches, are some of the best ways to diversify your portfolio and protect your capital against inflation and the volatility of traditional markets. These assets not only have aesthetic or functional value, but are also known for appreciating over time, making them excellent long-term investment opportunities. For example, investing in wine might seem unusual, but certain fine wines, especially those from rare and prestigious vintages, can appreciate significantly in value. Some bottles can be purchased at accessible prices and, after a few years, become high-value assets, especially in specialized markets. This is an asset that combines the passion for collecting with the potential for real financial return. Likewise, art is another market that, while not always easily accessible, has shown considerable growth over the decades. Paintings and sculptures by renowned artists, as well as the contemporary art market, have become viable alternatives for those seeking investments that are not only decorative pieces, but also stores of value. The art world is dominated by collectors and investors who have realized over time that artworks can be as profitable as real estate or stocks. As Kiyosaki often says, it's important to invest in assets that not only protect your money, but also appreciate in value over time. And art does exactly that. Finally, luxury watches, especially rare models from iconic brands, have also become appreciating assets. Rare watches can be acquired at relatively accessible prices and over time may fetch enormous amounts at auctions or in specialized markets. Investing in luxury watches is a smart way to put your money into something that has a global market and growing demand. Just like in the art world, the rarity and exclusivity of certain models make them highly valuable as time goes by. Therefore, Kiyosaki teaches that investment diversification should include unconventional assets. Investing in wine, art, and luxury watches not only offers diversification, but also allows for the creation of a portfolio that earns profits from tangible and exclusive assets, while providing protection against traditional market fluctuations. Robert Kiyosaki always emphasizes that the greatest asset you can have is your mind. The money you invest in your financial education is the foundation of any long-term financial success. Many people spend years working hard but never achieve true financial freedom simply because they don't know how to make money work for them. Investing in financial education is, therefore, the key to transforming your financial life. When we talk about financial education, we're not just talking about learning to invest in stocks or real estate. We're talking about understanding how money flows through your life, how to maximize your sources of income, and how to make strategic financial decisions. Learning to manage cash flow, understanding the difference between assets and liabilities, and especially learning to invest intelligently are the fundamentals Kiyosaki teaches. Financial education doesn't require a large initial investment, but over time, the return is immeasurable. For example, if you spend money and time learning how to invest correctly, that knowledge directly translates into financial returns. The most successful people are not necessarily those who earn the most, but those who know how to manage and multiply what they earn. By investing in financial education, you become capable of recognizing opportunities that most people don't see. Kiyosaki always highlights that financial education is the true superpower that can turn anyone into a successful investor. This is the most important investment because it not only provides a direct return, but also helps avoid costly financial mistakes such as accumulating debt or making uninformed investments. When you invest in learning about money and how it works, you're creating a solid foundation for financial freedom. And best of all, this is an asset that never loses its value. Renewable energy is one of the most promising areas for the future. Robert Kiyosaki frequently warns about the importance of investing in trends that are just beginning to gain momentum but have huge growth potential. Solar, wind, and other forms of clean energy are becoming more accessible and appealing to both consumers and investors. Investing in renewable energy offers an opportunity to be ahead of a global transformation. As more governments and companies commit to reducing their carbon footprint, the demand for sustainable energy sources is rising exponentially. This not only brings environmental benefits, but also presents a great opportunity for financial return. For example, investing in stocks of companies that produce or install solar energy systems can be an excellent way to profit from growing demand. Another investment route is infrastructure projects related to renewable energy, such as solar farms or wind parks. These projects may require a higher initial investment, but over time, the returns are consistent and reliable, as the demand for clean energy is only expected to grow. In the long run, these assets can generate stable passive income while being aligned with major trends in sustainability and innovation. Additionally, many governments offer tax incentives and subsidies to promote the use of renewable energy, which can further lower the entry cost into this market. The shift toward a greener economy is well underway, and by investing in renewables, you're not just seeking financial returns. You're also contributing to a more sustainable future that's less dependent on polluting energy sources. The cryptocurrency market has gained significant attention in recent years, and Robert Kiyosaki frequently mentions how crypto and blockchain technology are transforming the global economy. Although cryptocurrencies are still seen by some as high-risk investments, they offer a unique opportunity to participate in a rapidly expanding digital market. Digital currencies like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and others have shown impressive growth, and many experts believe the sector will continue to expand in the coming years. What makes cryptocurrencies attractive, besides the potential for high returns, is the decentralization enabled by blockchain technology. This technology, which records all transactions in a public and immutable digital ledger, is transforming not just the financial sector, but also industries like logistics, healthcare, and even government. With more companies and governments showing interest, investing in cryptocurrencies and blockchain could be a powerful way to participate in this digital revolution. Investing in crypto requires research and a clear strategy, since market volatility can be high. Kiyosaki, however, suggests that, as with any investment, the secret lies in acquiring the right knowledge and understanding the risks. Many early investors have been rewarded, and the potential for gains remains significant as more individuals and businesses enter the space. In addition to directly investing in cryptocurrencies, another way to benefit from the trend is by investing in tech companies developing blockchain-based solutions. As the sector grows, these companies have the potential to increase substantially in value. So if you're willing to learn more and are prepared for volatility, investing in crypto can be an exciting and profitable opportunity. Robert Kiyosaki often talks about the importance of investing in markets that are in constant growth. The health and wellness sector is one of those areas. As the global population ages and concern for a healthy lifestyle increases, the demand for health and wellness products and services continues to rise. This market includes a wide range of opportunities, from gyms and nutritional products to aesthetic clinics and alternative therapies. Investing in companies or projects that serve this sector can be a strategic way to secure positive returns, given the growing public interest in improving quality of life. This can include everything from investing in stocks of companies that produce supplements and fitness equipment to opening an aesthetic clinic or rehabilitation center. The key here is to understand that health is becoming an increasingly important priority, and consumer trends are shifting in that direction. A clear example of this is the rising popularity of organic foods, gluten-free products, and natural solutions for skincare and mental health. This is not just a passing trend, it's a shift in consumer behavior as people increasingly seek out solutions for a healthier and more balanced life. Thus, investing in companies that produce or sell these products is an excellent way to benefit from this behavioral change. Moreover, the health sector is recession-resistant. People continue to invest in their health regardless of the global economic situation, which makes this market an attractive and safe option for investors seeking diversification. Investing in this sector not only offers the potential for financial returns, but also provides the opportunity to align with an important cause, promoting a healthier and higher quality life for people. online education and e-learning are revolutionizing the way people learn and teach. Robert Kiyosaki emphasizes that the world is becoming increasingly digital, and education is no exception. The growth of online learning has been accelerated by technological advances and the growing demand for flexible learning. Today, digital education platforms such as online courses, webinars, and virtual coaching offer a unique opportunity for those who want to invest in a fast-growing trend. Investing in online education can take many forms. You can create your own courses or invest in educational platforms that offer a portfolio of courses across various fields. The flexibility of the digital business model, which allows you to deliver content globally without the need for physical infrastructure, makes this area highly profitable. Additionally, with the rising demand for specific skills like programming, digital marketing, and personal development, the online education market continues to grow exponentially. By investing in this sector, you're also contributing to the democratization of access to education, helping people improve their skills in an affordable and convenient way. In the long run, the return on this type of investment can be quite significant, not just financially, but also socially. E-learning is the future of education, and those who take advantage of this trend will be ahead in building a sustainable legacy. If you found these tips valuable, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to stay updated on more financial advice like this. And if you know someone who needs to hear this guidance to improve their financial life, share this video. Let's help more people achieve financial freedom.